Hi, world. So, I kind of want to talk about this weird dream I had last night. So, last night I was spending the night at my friend Becky's house because I go over there sometimes. And I was drunk, by the way. We were drinking. And I remember I just fell asleep. Like, I was so tired. I just fell asleep. And I had this really weird, intricate dream, and it felt really real. And there's this part that felt like so weird. And I was like, what? And a part of it made sense the next day, which is pretty interesting. So I'm going to share with you what happened. So I remember a brief few clips from my dream. I remember there was this scene where I was looking through this book of magic. So the book, I was like, yeah, right, book of magic, it's fucking bullshit. So I opened it. And right when I opened it, I could feel that it was a magical book. And I was like looking at the text, and it was like this really, I don't know, it was kind of like faded, ombre colored, like some of the text was fading away, not because it was old, but because that was just how it was. Like the top was kind of faded away, and then you could read more at the bottom, kind of thing. And the text was kind of like old timey, like the Shrek text. That's kind of what it reminded me of. And it was like blue looking. It was weird. But anyway, and I was like, what the hell? And I was flipping through the pages, and each page was totally different. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. It was just so weird. Like, but like, I remember when I opened that book, I felt like it was real life. Like, I felt that I was really in there reading the book of magic. Like, what are we talking about? Why does this dream feel like reality? That's the real question. How could a dream feel like reality? It's so weird. Like, some dreams, like, I had this other dream about a year or two ago where it was mainly about my mom, and it was a horrific dream because me and her, I guess I was kind of a bitch to her, okay? And there's like, I remember there was this dark room, and this fucking rocking chair was rocking back and forth like this by itself, and I was like, what the fuck? It was like a really creepy dream, and I think it signified the negative energy that my mom kind of had towards me, and I was tuning into that via my dreams, because I feel like when you're dreaming, your brain picks up the frequencies of the universe and turns them into images. That's what I think. So I think you're essentially watching your frequency. That's what I think. I don't know, like, it makes sense to me. I'm watching my frequency in which I am at right now in life. And that dream was really, like, it was a really scary dream. And I'm not scared of my mom, mind you. It was horrific. I think what it was trying to tell me was she's getting old. And that's what the rocking chair signified. And the rocking back and forth signified her negative energy. And I think that it was my mom's energy trying to tell me how she felt about me. And I genuinely think that. And it was a really horrific dream. Like, I don't know if she fucking hated me or what, but I don't know, man. And I remember, like, that part stuck with me. Like, I won't forget that. And I've had other dreams. Like, I've had some dreams where I fell asleep, and I remember when I was in love for the first time, I had the most beautiful dreams. Beautiful. Now, when you're in love, you are going to have the most gorgeous dreams of your life. Because I remember I was seeing sacred geometry when I was in love. And I was on this boat ride, like this Mandela, what is it? The boat? The fucking Italian boat. What is it? Mandela? I fucking don't know. That boat. And I was on a ride down this weird river, and through the portal. It wasn't a portal. It was like a doorway. There was like an ancient doorway, and the outskirts of it had this really intricate sacred geometry that was moving like this around and around, and it was so beautiful. And I was like, wow, this is so cool. And that's one part that I remember a lot. But I was just having really good dreams. I was having dreams about us having sex, and it was, I was having really good dreams. And, I didn't have any bad dreams about him. Even after we broke up and ended things, I was still having dreams about him. And I remember there was this, I think it was a sign. It was kind of like a sign to my consciousness. It was like I was at this game with these 3 people, and he was there, and this other friend of his. And it was like this arrow that was signifying that I could make a decision to go back to him now or not, because I still had feelings for him, and I chose not to. And, even though I had very, intense feelings for this person, and the dreams were really realistic and stuff, I don't know. That's just what happened. And I'm old now, and I don't know. Older. I'm 27. I'm not old, but I'm older than 18 now. So, when you're 18 and you fall in love the first time, I never fell in love again after that. But I want to. I want to fall in love. I feel like falling in love is one of the most beautiful things. It's when it's synchronistic. It's synchronistic. It's like they come to you at the perfect timing. And there are signs leading up to your meeting. That's what happened to me. If you want to learn more about that story, you can check. I literally just uploaded the whole story like 2 days ago. It's literally down there. When I fell in love the first time. Just click on that one. It's a very long and beautiful story. I will never forget that. It was very beautiful, and I don't know. It was beautiful. And I want to fall in love again. I want to feel that way again. And I felt that way briefly about other men in my life, just for a few seconds. I remember this one time at Wendy's, I saw this guy, and I felt like that for 2 seconds when I saw him. I was like, ugh. And I don't know. And what I'm trying to say is, I feel like, for me, I've only felt that way about males. Now, do I like females sexually? Yes. But I haven't felt that hormonal brain orgasm that I felt with males, if I'm, feeling them. Because I notice they're always very attractive. Every fucking time. And I've had this feeling about, but he was the one where it was a whole drug trip. It wasn't just for a few seconds, it was for hours and hours and hours. It was like a fucking drug trip from God itself. And I really mean that. And so, what I'm trying to say, love. Now, love is fantastic. If you ever feel that way, I'm telling you this right now. If you ever feel that way about anybody, never leave. I don't care what happens. Never. Because you never fucking know if you'll ever feel that way again. Ever. That's my advice. Because once you leave, that might be the one and only fucking person you feel that with. And I really mean that. That's my advice. Do I believe in love? Absolutely. I've experienced a God-like love. It felt like God was in a person, manifested itself as a person that was in love with me. That's what it felt like. And the connection we had was otherworldly. I knew what he was thinking right before he said it. Okay, like literally a split second. Via text. Okay? It was a psychic connection. It was a spiritual connection. If you have a spiritual connection like that with somebody, that is probably your person. So I'm just saying, like, I don't know if, someone else is going to come into my life like that. But if it happens, I am ready. I'm ready to get married. No, because why wait? If I'm feeling that fucking good with somebody, I want to get married. I don't care what happens. I don't care if you cheat on me, bitch. I want to feel good. I want to feel like that for the rest of my life. I don't fucking care. You know why? I'm selfish. I'm selfish and I want that godly drug trip. Again. Forever. That's what I want. And what I'm trying to say is, if you ever feel that, or if you want to, if you look at this video and go, oh, that sounds so cool, I want to feel that, you can. I had to manifest it. Okay? I manifested it. I know I did. I became one with God itself. I'm going to tell you what I did to manifest this. I was playing pretend the whole time. Pretend. I was pretending. When I was getting tarot card readings online, I was pretending that I was going to meet my soulmate soon. I literally said that. Within a month, I met him. A month. I'm not fucking joking. I was pretending that everything was correct, that everything was aligning in a positive way. I did that. I was one with God. And I think God was one with my lover as well. And I'm not religious by any means. My religion is love. That's my religion. I don't have, an almighty that I pray to. I am one with it. I know I am. And it is everywhere. It is energy. It is love. It is fear. It is anger. It is all that exists. And I'm just saying, I want good things in my life. And in order to have good things, you gotta play pretend. You gotta manifest it. You gotta play pretend. Like you're a kid. That's how I manifested him. And everything was aligning like that. Magic. Look at that story. It's in my YouTube. The whole story from start to fucking finish. Look at it. There's a whole story. Every synchronicity was magic. Every fucking one was aligned with my mind. My mind was psychically connecting to this individual person. I'm just saying. And that is magic. Magic is real. Magic is one with you. You are one with God itself. When you use your imagination, you are using your creation. What is ever expansive? The imagination. It is ever expanding. It is limitless. That is God. Your imagination itself is God. That's right. Your imagination itself is the essence of God. I know I have experienced all kinds of things where I aligned myself to the higher power of creation called imagination and believing. You don't even have to believe. You just daydream. Literally, one time I was just daydreaming that I was going to see him again. And guess what? I did. I went to Little Caesars. I ordered my food. I turn around and his face is right there. I'm not fucking joking. That happened, okay? And I'm just saying, you are an ever-expansive creator. You are one with God itself. Everyone has an imagination. Use it to get what you want. Use your imagination to get what you desire. Is it love? Imagine it. Imagine the most beautiful love and pretend it is coming. Pretend that your lover loves you more than anything. Pretend that he thinks you're the most gorgeous creature in all of existence because he is in love with you. Pretend. It is real in your mind. That's right. In your mind, it is real. If you can believe the opposite, then why can't you believe that? You know? If you can believe in the negatives, why can't you believe in the best case scenario? Believe in the best case scenario. Pretend you're living in the best case scenario at all times. You are it. You are God, the essence. I am it. I am telling you. I am telling you the secret. We all know. It is within us to know this. You know how you think, oh, well, I know he's doing this, this, and this. How do you know, huh? Because you're one with God. Because you do know. So turn it around. Best case scenario. That's what you know. Use your imagination. Don't just lie to yourself. Use your imagination. Fantasize. That's the word. Fantasize. Have a fantasy. And imagine. Just imagine it. With a real person. Do it. Your dream partner. Do it. I mean it. One time, I'm going to tell you something. One time, I made a drawing of this beautiful man, and I was like, oh God, he's so gorgeous. Guess what? That's right. I'm not joking. It ended up becoming real. The drawing. I've never seen a man like this before. Okay? It's very specific. Facial features, very specific hairstyle. Very specific jawline, very specific lips, very specific everything. It became real. And I was like, because I remember when I first saw him, I was like, God, he's gorgeous. And then I went home. And then I looked at my drawing and I said, what the fuck? Because he looked identical. Identical. I'm not fucking joking with you. Guess what I had to do to draw that? I had to use my imagination. That's right. The imagination is creation. It creates worlds. It creates galaxies. It creates all that exists. It creates through multi-dimensions. It can create anything. If you can think about it, why can't it be real? Duh. That's my advice. And that's it. That's the end of this video. The secret is creation. It is aligning with your inner higher self, imagination. That is it. Do you have to believe in it? If you're imagining it, that's good enough. You don't have to sit there and go, oh yeah, well, I believe this, this, this. Use your imagination. Imagine what it would be like. Imagine what this person looks like. Imagine how they would treat you. Imagine what their name is. I've manifested people by the name. You cannot tell me nothing. I know how to manifest. I know exactly what the fuck to do. Use your imagination. Fantasize about it now. I'm not fucking playing with you. Do it. You need to imagine it. Imagine the best case scenario for your life right now. You're doing it. You're doing it. There's no choice right now. Just do it. Just do it. And that's it. That's the end of the video. And I hope you guys have a great day. Make yourself have a great day. Imagine it. Be it. Be a great day. How do you do that? Hi, how are you? Smile. Be friends with people. That's how you have a great day at work, by the way. That's also how to manifest a good day every day. I have a good day every day. Pretty much. The majority of the day, anyway. Because I love everybody. And that's how you have a good day. You be nice, and you will receive. That is all I have to say. I will see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this conversation. Goodbye.